Okay, so now we're going to be moving into what a typical rib looks like. And typical ribs are rib pairs from ribs 3 to 9. So in the other video, we'll go over atypical ribs, which are the floating and the first and second ribs. So when orienting a typical rib, there is a posterior and an anterior side. So the posterior side is actually the one here. Sorry, my camera got in the way. The tubercle and the head of the rib will demarcate the posterior end, or the end that will articulate with the spine. The anterior end is at the end of the shaft of the rib, and it is the part that will articulate with the sternum. So starting at this posterior end, the landmarks you need to know are the head of the rib, shown right here. Should we get this to focus? There we go. And on the head of the rib, you have two articular facets. One is where my pointer right now is over top of, and the one here. So these will articulate with the demifacets onto the spine. Also, we can see the tubercle of the rib. And between the tubercle of the rib and the head of the rib, you have the neck. Okay. So now moving anteriorly, you can see that the rib has a nice bend to it. This is called the angle of the rib. That's this kind of location here where you see that steep angle change. And on the medial aspect of the rib, we can appreciate we see a nice little groove here. And this is called the costal groove. And that allows for the path of travel for the intercostal nerve, artery, and vein. And I'll run along this as well. As we continue to move anteriorly, we get to the shaft of the rib. And then, like I just said, we get to the end, the anterior end, which will articulate with the sternum. That's it.